Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. Now this is not a cooking video, but we are going to talk a little bit about Dinnerly. Now on the poll on my community page we talked about HelloFresh, and they are next. But I wanted to give you some information about my experiences with Dinnerly. I did get save a percentage off on the box. What we ended up with was getting, there's just me and my brother. So we got 2 people for 4 meals. So a total of 8 portions. So let's talk a little bit about the Dinnerly box. So this is being recorded on a Saturday. My Dinnerly did arrive on a hot Texas afternoon on a Saturday. I was not happy with FedEx. So this is more a FedEx issue than a Dinnerly issue. So FedEx delivered to the wrong place. I live in an apartment community. I had the building and the number. I ended up flagging him down because he passed me. He told put it, and it was in the wrong place. Now the label was correct. Had my name, address, building, apartment number, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, not happy about that. Now the Dinnerly box itself came in a fairly good condition. It was taped extra hard, extra shut. The box didn't have any places that were bad on it. It was a little heavy. So taking a look, what I opened up on top first was the little filling. So I pulled that recyclable thing out. And if you look right here, if you can see my mouse, on the right hand side there's an ice pack in white. There was a very large ice pack on top covering everything. Now again, I'm in Texas and it was mostly melted. So this little one wasn't as melted, but it was still melted. In here you see a good portion of the box. So one of my meals, both portions came in this little 10-ounce thing. So let's talk about that for a minute. Your girl's a little plus sized, and 10 ounces ain't gonna cut it. And that includes the beef, the rice, the garlic sauce, stir-fry vegetables, and all of it. So it looked like maybe a banquet meal, to be honest. So that was the only meal that came to portions like that. If I had known it came portioned like that, I would not have chosen that as a meal because I do prefer to prepare the meals. Of course, we'll add some extra teriyaki sauce and rice to this, so it won't be too bad. And we have a bag of peppers and corn and onions and whatnot, so we'll just kind of make it bigger. But that one was okay. Now the other dinners came with the protein separate than the vegetables. So this right here is the vegetable box. It was the one box that had all the vegetables for all the meals. Now I have read, excuse me, I need to take a drink. Okay, so I have watched a few YouTube videos, read a few online reviews about people saying their vegetables weren't great. So I kind of was like, we need to look at these vegetables. So I pulled that tray out, which there were no recipe cards, and we'll get to that soon. I pulled the tray out, pulled all the vegetables. They're all packaged separately, which is good, except the potato. The potato was just laying there. Now I examined, like you see, the green onions here. There were onions, there was potatoes, there was a slaw, there was a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I looked at everything, and everything did look good. So I was happy, very, very happy about that. I went ahead and threw out the ice packs. There's an ice pack underneath this one. And the protein came separate at the bottom part of the box. So the tray, I put everything in it, put it in the fridge. We'll figure it out later tonight. So the protein was on the bottom of the box under another ice pack, and the ice pack again was mostly melted. So I was not happy about that. But here's some pros and cons. The pros. The biggest pro there is the cost. Now, you know, a lot of these meals, they give you like 50% off your first box, then 15% off the rest of the boxes of free stuff and stuff like that. This meal kit was less expensive than HelloFresh, who we are going to be trying it next week. And it came in a box that was in good condition, even though it went to the wrong address. That's a FedEx issue. I do believe they have an excellent choice of menu items, and that was important. Now, we do like eating like some Asian foods and some curry and, you know, sesame and garlic and teriyaki. So that was all good. We do like Asian meals a lot. We like Hispanic meals a lot. And then, of course, some American meals. So one of the cons, I've got to be honest with you, if you have teenagers, anybody working outside who like has a real big appetite for dinner, this is not going to cut it. The portions, I would have called it lunchery. You know, they're more lunch portions. Something that you could just heat and eat or cook with very little time spent cooking. So yeah, that was a big con right there. If I did not have that discount, I would not have bought it, knowing ahead of time that a lot of this is not worth it, to be honest with you. I will not be getting another box, just based on the amount of food that was there for the cost that they had. I believe very firmly that meal kits, if they're going to replace a meal, that it should be cost competitive. So we have two stores in my little town. One is a Walmart, one is an H-E-B, and H-E-B is like a Texas Kroger or Fred Meyer or something like that. And I probably could have done a better meal with the full price of what the box would have been at. I could have done a better meal. But for convenience and for some of the ingredients, it's easier to order online. So that's not bad at all. So a couple of final thoughts. If you want to just give it a try, that's awesome. Just get the first box. Now, as soon as you order the box, they take the money out. They don't wait until it's ready to ship. They just go ahead and like boom. And then they gave us, I think it was 11 days to edit the meals, and we did edit around a little bit. So that wasn't too bad. We ordered at late May, and this is July 8th. I'm not late May, late June. And this is July 8th, and you'll see this video on the 12th. So, yeah, you know, it's just not bad. Nothing like that, nothing crazy. I just wouldn't do it again. I think that a combination of how FedEx delivered and the portion sizes to the cost just really makes me think that this probably isn't something I'm going to do again. Now, I am going to do the HelloFresh in a week or two, so be ready for that. That does have recipe cards, so we'll be showing recipe cards on that. Anyways, thank you so much. You have a great day.